Today we're going to be taking a look at Disney Lorcana's third expansion into the Inklands, and we're going to see if the pull rates stack up to the first two sets, Rise of the Floodborn and the first chapter. We're also going to take a look at the card quality, see if it's any better, any worse, so we'll see how that goes. And in today's video, we're also going to be giving away one of these Illumineer trophies, so all you got to do to enter, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, hit that like button, hit the bell for notifications, but most importantly, leave a comment down in the comment section and let us know what card you are hyped the most about for Into the Inklands. All right, so here it is, and already a big upgrade. They put actual saran wrap or shrink wrap on here with a Lorcana stamp, so that is new. So they still have the same pull tab on the bottom, but finally, just like other TCGs, they are finally putting the shrink wrap on the box, which is a good sign. These were definitely, I guess, easy to tamper with potentially, but we'll get to that later. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. There's so many new cards, some really new combos. I can't wait to play this weekend. We're gonna be playing some starter deck tournaments. Make sure you check out your local game store for those. But without further ado, let's dive right in, everybody.
God, okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone?
Now, we are curious to see if the pull rates for the, oh my goodness, this is different. We got some new cards in the back. We'll get to that in a second. We're going to see if the pull rates are different for enchanted cards. We got our first location, Nottingham. So there is a new mechanic at the game with these locations. So there is an awesome feature in the game with these now. So you guys can check that out on their website and how they work. We got Stitch. We have a Dawn Carnage. We have a Joshua Sweep, Wildcat's Wrench. We got Robin's Bow, Kid Cloud Kicker, Simba, Starlight Vial, and a Rufus for our first foil. Now, also in the back, you're going to see the rule sets and how the locations work. So how the locations work are right here. You have the move cost, the willpower, meaning you can still attack these locations to destroy them. The ability is down here. In other words, everybody that is here will gain that ability. And the lore value that is there, meaning on your turn, whenever you ready all your characters and all your stuff, you will gain that lore for that location that is right there. So every turn, at the beginning of your turn, you'll gain one lore for this particular location. Some have two or more. So it's going to be a really cool new way to interact with the game. Let's go ahead and get right back into the packs. All right, so now also the pull rates, usually for a booster box in the last two sets, we've seen 4 legendaries per box, and we have seen, oh, it's really cool, the Forbidden Mountain. Shout out to Forbidden Mountain for all the tournament updates. So it's been crazy because pull rates are usually 4 legendaries and 12 to 15 on the super rares. So let's see if this stacks up and keeps us about the same. We got Mama Odie. Man, we got a lot of locations in this one booster pack. Tiana's Palace. We got Friar Tuck. We got the Pride Lands. So I think this was actually one of the ones that does get an enchanted treatment. We got Scrooge McDuck, our first super rare. And our first foil rare is going to be a Maui Whale. That was crazy. We got 4 locations in one booster pack. But obviously the enchanteds we are hunting down. I would love that Robin Hood, the Jafar, the Chernabog, or even Morph. Morph looks really good too. But there's a lot of great cards in this set. I cannot wait to play a lot of them. Morph is an amazing card. You get to shift any character on top. Jafar, another card that is going to be really cool in the game. We have Mr. Smee. We got Slightly. Audrey Ramirez, and we got our first legendary. We got the Perdita. We had the Perdita legendary 1/6. Whenever you play this character and whenever she quests, you may play a character with cost 2 or less from your discard pile for free. Works really well with aggro and even the little Dalmatians that come with this new set. And we got the Chernabog's followers for our foil. So now it's a good time to talk about card quality. So from this first one already, it does look like there is a really big off-centering issue on this particular card. Even on the back, you can see that the card is extremely off-center. We didn't see a lot of that in the last couple of sets, but our first legendary having a big problem with that. And again, this could just be because it's, you know, to the naked eye, you can only see so much, and a lot of people don't notice that stuff right off the rip. So it just depends on how deep you look at the cards and how much you look at them, and how much attention to detail that you're gonna pay. We got Boss's Orders. We got some more locations. We got Nala, Sumerian Talisman. We have Treasure Guardian. We got the Pyros. And our foil, the Queen. So 1 legendary so far. I really wonder if they are going to up the enchanted pull rate, since now there are 18 total enchanteds in the set. We got our 2 like normal, but then this time each color got an additional. Some of them got locations and others got an item or a spell. So it's going to be very interesting. We got Chernabog's followers, Moana. We got the Stitch. Hey, just saying, look, we're matching. Me and Stitch are matching today, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We're matching Stitch, and we got a foil Nottingham. And then normally we do put prices up on the screen, but because this set truly does not release until Friday, there really is no true pricing or anything like that, so I'm not going to bother to put that up on the screen. But we know what the big hitters are in the set. We got the Neverland. Obviously, we're hunting the Jafar Legendary. Pluto is going to be absolutely amazing. I think this card is going to see a ton of play, an absolute ton of play. We got Captain Hook's Rapier, Gyrogearloose, Madame Medusa, another card that I think is going to see play maybe in the Mufasa deck lists that have been running around. We got the Scroop for our foil. So I have seen people alter the current lists that are running around in the meta, and I have seen just some completely different lists altogether all over Pixelborn. It has been a wild ride. So there are tournaments as early as this weekend, so it's going to be wild to see if they allow people to use the Into the Inklands cards, because that's going to be insane. No one has had a real chance to get the cards yet between Friday and Saturday, so it's going to be very interesting. We got a Hydros, we got Trigger, the Bare Necessities. Now this is the card I am the most excited about playing other than the 2-drop Ursula. We got Bare Necessities. Choose an opponent reveals their hand and discards a non-character card of your choice, meaning a song or a spell. And then we got the Sorcerer's Hat and a King Louie. Yes, I think Bare Necessities and the Ursula are definitely going to keep a lot of the big meta combo decks in check. Jafar, that's going to be comboing off with like Whole New World to gain a ton of lore in one turn, things like that. I definitely think that it gets people off of Grab Your Swords and things of that nature. So I think we're going to see a ton of Bare Necessities and the 2-drop Ursula. Hopefully we will see her here. We have the Gustav the Giant, a Simba, and an Agrabah. All right, so we are 1/3 of the way through the box, and we have gotten 3 super rares and 1 legendary. So far we are a little behind, I think, on the pull rates for the super rares, but we're right on target pretty much for the legendaries. It can all change with one of these rows here. We got Pluto. I can't wait to play Pluto. It's going to be so much fun with Aggro. We got Cusco's Palace. We got the Sumerian Talisman again. We got the regular or the rare Pluto, Shift 5, Bodyguard 3/8. At the start of your turn, remove 3 damage from this character. Seems pretty good. Quest for 7. We have the Gyro Sensor, and we have a Billy Bones. It is interesting that they chose just to put the new rules in the back instead of another like puzzle piece card, because we used to get the puzzle piece card in the back, but it's cool because these sharp corners, see how it's got like uncut corners in the back? I think that's actually going to help protect the cards in the pack a little bit better because it was a little bit more rigid. So I think it's going to help protect the cards inside the packs from any kind of damage. So I definitely like that move on their part. We got the Ursula, 3-drop Ursula. We got the Chernabog. Now, this did get an enchanted, and this card is insane. Quest for 3, and for each character card in your discard, you can pay 1 less for this character. But when you cast it, you have to shuffle all the character cards from your discard pile back into your deck. Meaning you can't like play a bunch of these in one turn because you got to put all your characters back in your deck. But that is so awesome. A huge creature that can absolutely turn the game around. Very nice. And we got a Lethos. I almost forgot the foil. A Lethos foil. All right, so still 1 legendary. I actually thought that Chernabog was a legendary for a second, but it is a super rare. So super rare on that one. And let's keep churning through this. I really, you know what's funny? I did not mean to do that. I made a pun by accident. Here we go. Chernabog, and we're churning through the box here. We got 99 Puppies, Kid Cloud Kicker, It Calls Me. We got, and then Along Came Zeus. This is a fantastic song. This did get the enchanted treatment as well. And then we got a Mickey Mouse legendary. Very nice. I love this card. Pay 2 and exhaust him to play a character from your hand for free. So you can play the Chernabog, for instance. If you have both of these in your, if you have this Chernabog in your hand, you can play it for 2 and exhaust Mickey to just play this straight from your hand, which is pretty crazy. He is a 0/1, so he does die very easily. And we have the Bosses on a roll. Yes, the Mickey is definitely another card I'm excited to see how it does. But like I said, the cards I'm the most excited to play are Legendary Ursula, the 2-drop Ursula, Bare Necessities, Robin Hood, and maybe Jafar if we can get some combo goofy shenanigans going on. But I love the artwork of the set. I do love that we got more DuckTales and Scrooge McDuck and stuff like that. We got the Dive Bomb. We got Maui's Fish Hook, Robin Hood. Now, this is the first time I've seen this particular version is a 4-drive, 4/5 for 6, the quest for 4. So that's actually pretty cool. And then we got a foil Baboom. Baboom! All right, so far we're doing pretty good on the legendaries. They are 2 that I plan on using, so that is very, very nice. We got Magic Carpet, Maid Marian. I still haven't seen a 2-drop Ursula, though. She's supposed to be uncommon, so I'm surprised we have not pulled one yet. Maybe it is a rare, and I am just messing that up. We got Last Ditch Effort, Friend Like Me. Sheriff of Nottingham, another great combo piece that is going to go very well with Beast and some of the other discard mechanics in the game. This is going to be a lot of fun to play. And we got a foil Chernobog. No shot. I love this. Absolutely awesome cold rolled foil here. All right, so far this box has definitely been pretty good to us here. On the super rares especially. The super rares we're pulling stuff that we're going to be using, so I'm definitely happy about that. So now we just got to hopefully pull some of the uncommons we need. We are going to be opening up a handful of boxes for ourselves, so make sure that you keep an eye out on the channel. We got Prince John, Gloom Gold, we got the Rafiki, New Challenger 3. Actually, this one is pretty solid for a 1-drop, not going to lie. And then we got the Bernard, followed by a foil Pluto. I love it. Love it. Now, what's funny, I just went back and looked. The Mickey is actually off-center just as bad as the Perdita was. So I guess whatever cut or whatever sheet that the legendaries were cut off of, that is definitely going to be something interesting to see going forward, because it seems that the legendaries being cut on that same piece is that would mean that the rest of the locations the rest of the legendaries from this box are probably gonna have the same issue. So let's see if that holds true. We have Akita, Little John, look at him. I love it. I love it. Robin's pal. We got Hey, How Far I'll Go. We got a Pongo super rare. Still think this card is probably going to find a place in one of the decks soon. And we got a Shinzi, followed by a Heal What Has Been Hurt. We got our last pack of the second third of the box, and then moving on to the last and final run here to see if we can actually find an enchant. It'd be really cool if we can get one out of our first box, like we did with Floodborn. We got a Magica Dispel. We got Thaddeus E. Clang. I've Got a Dream. We have the Hades, regular rare. Magica Dispel. This card I actually think is going to see some play as well. We do have a Jetsam foil. All right, we're down to the last third of the box here. Got 2 legendaries, so hopefully we can churn out at least 2 more legendaries here. And we're going to count on our super rares to see where we're at after this pack, because I am curious how close we're going to be on those numbers. We have Orville, Mama Odie, Rise of the Titans, Dive Bomb. We got Mama Odie blue rare. We got the Grammatala legendary, so our third legendary. This is going to be really interesting too. Whenever a card is put into your Inkwell, you gain 1 lore. I do think people are going to figure out a way to combo out with this, but I don't know. The format might be kind of fast. And we got the Montooni. All right, so we're up to 9 on the super rares as well. So right now, 9 super rares, and then we also have the 3 legendaries. So we still need 3 more to be kind of on target with the super rares, and then 1 more legendary to be right on the money with that. So far it is looking really cool. And look at the little script that you have down here. So this is probably in the script from the movie. That's a lot of fun that they fit that into the card. We have Friar Tuck. We have the Sorcerer's Tower. I think that this might be one of the ones that people were trying to use in the Ruby Amethyst lists. We have the Lamp. We have a Prince Eric, another card that I think is going to see a decent amount of play, and a Dalmatian Puppy foil. All right, let's keep going here. So I think now we only need 2 more super rares. So we're definitely, I think we're going to be fine on super rares for sure, but now it's going to depend on legendaries. If we're going to need a foil legendary or an enchanted as well. We got Dewey, Simba. We got the Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger was not the one that got an enchanted. So one of the other red locations did get an enchanted. We got Minnie Mouse. We got Maui's Place of Exile. Characters gain resist 1 while they're here. I think that's a pretty solid location. And we got a Helga Sinclair. All right, let's keep going here. The Helga Sinclair is not going to count towards our total, though, because the foil super rares, we are not counting towards that total, just the normal pulls, not that cold foil slot. So we are just counting the regular ones. But we're going to speed through the end here. We got a Joshua Sweet, 99 Puppies, Starkey, Magica Dispel. We got On Your Feet Now. He's screaming at him. We got Wendy Darling, and that is another super rare, so very nice, and I will find my way. All right, I think we got about 4 packs left here, so 4 more packs. Man, this set is amazing, though. So many new mechanics that I think are going to make a very big shakeup in the meta. I do think that green actually might start making a move to be one of the most played colors, and amber, I think, is going to be coming back really hard. We got Little John, hey, Stratos with the Tornado Titan. We got the Jafar legendary, dude. I love the artwork on this card. So amazing. Absolutely gorgeous card artwork. Check out the Cobras in the back, the staff. The Enchanted looks amazing too, but this is definitely probably the, I think out the gate, probably the most sought after legendary. And then we got to Bestow a Gift. All right, so with that, it puts all of our pull rates literally to the number where they need to be. We have 12 on the super rares. We have 4 on the legendaries. and then it has been a mixed batch of the cold foils, so it is pretty much on the money. Ravensburg is doing a fantastic job with that, and the card quality itself, like the quality of the cards and the cold foils, looks fantastic. No change in that. We have Heart of Atlantis, Map of Treasure Planet, and a Stitch foil. So yes, it is safe to say that the card quality and the pull rates for Into the Inklands are going to be just like the other two sets. Now, it's going to take a lot more data to see if the enchanted pull rate is going to be any higher. Now, we haven't pulled an enchanted in this box, but I still wager that it's going to be slightly better since there are so many more in the set this time around. We got I've Got a Dream, Captain Hook. We got another Chernabog, and a foil Tinkerbell. All right, we got one pack left, but again, everybody, thank you so much. Make sure you leave a comment to get entered into that giveaway for that Illumineers Trove. We're gonna be doing that giveaway on one of our live streams, so make sure you join us on Tuesday nights, Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m., and come make sure that you are there for that giveaway. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Just leave a comment though. You don't need to be at the stream or be present to win. Just make sure that you check the end of the stream to see if your name was pulled. We got the Magic Broom, we got Helga Sinclair, we got a Baloo, and our final card is a Chief Tui. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you want to watch more Disney Lorcana content, click one of the two videos here, hit the subscribe button, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next video or the next live.